All right. Good morning. Good Sunday morning, everybody. Welcome. Hello. 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 Welcome to hashtag live 365. What's happening? What is happening? What's going on? Drinking my bourbon barrel coffee from Tyler Kirk this morning. I should have brought the container down. I could share it with you guys. Maybe I will tomorrow. How we doing? Good morning, Locke Johnson. First in. Yeah. Good to see you, man. How's your weekend? We're kind of in that in between the holidays type of thing. Chris Pierce, how are you? Good to see you, buddy. In between Christmas and New Year's. Good morning, Coach. Peter Christensen. Good morning, buddy. We got sunny and like 11 degrees down here, and I know you guys are worse. Yeah, up there. So Pete's a couple hours north of me here in Maine, so I know it gets cold. Yeah. Good morning, Matthew Padrone. Wendy Turner. Good to see you. Yeah. Tim Kasperzak. Good to see you, buddy. Yeah. The limbo. We're in between. So you kind of, it's like that. I don't know if I want to start that. I don't know if I want to get into anything. Yeah. All just riddled with excuses for things to not do between now and the end of the year. Well, I don't want to tackle that. We're going to make that a 2026 thing. So good morning, Dave Brackett. How are you, bud? Good to see you. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, all the stuff. Alex Redmond, how are you, buddy? Jess Novak. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and Aaron Callie making an appearance 2 days in a row. Good to see you, my friend. Yeah. I don't know. I must be banned or something on Instagram. I might get one person because I have it kind of open on my screen. It's like there's crickets over there. Good morning, Josh Baker. Good to see you. Welcome to our YouTube spammers sometimes that jump in. Good to see you guys. We love you. Catherine Thomas, how are you? Good to see you. Yeah. So what is it? Day 360. Now I've lost track. 66, 67, 68. I don't know. Something like that. Mike Matheson. What do you say, buddy? Howdy. Good to see you. It's cold outside. Yeah. But as my friend Kurt says, one of the triathlon coach, he says there's no such thing as bad weather, just inappropriate clothing, right? Inadequate clothing. Touring Man is here. Good to see you, buddy. I like to blow everybody up. Check it out. Touring Man. We're keeping the negative energy out of here, brother. I don't know if you were here the other day when I shared the gifts that you sent me. So I appreciate that. I got the evil eye going. We got to hang that outside. Keep the negative energy out of here. I'll make sure Bubba and Steve get one of these for you. So appreciate the cups, saucers, everything. So I got coffee in the mail. I got a beautiful print with a story behind it, and all kinds of stuff. So it's been good over here. So thank you, and good to see you here. So guys, I appreciate you being here. Thanks for sharing this out. If we get 10, 11 shares every day, that's awesome. People see it, go, what's going on? Why is this? Who is this guy, and why is his mug on my feed every day? You got to come check it out. We have a pretty good time. When Bubba shows up in the chat, things get a little crazy. Speaking of crazy, Lee Frisbee's here. Good to see you, my man. And that coffee's good. Hitting it. We're hitting it on all 8 cylinders today. Half decent sleep number at 64. I'll take it. A new video is coming soon. All right. This is crazy. The one you did for me earlier this year, he took a mashup of every time I said touring man, touring man, touring man. Like 50 days in a row. It was great. He was one of our early adopters here every day. So yeah, hello on YouTube, you guys watching. Try not to light me on fire too badly today. And we'll just keep plugging. So the 10-day series that I'm talking about this week, 10 days, is called Take Your Seat. And you'll often hear me say, take your seat at the table, right? But you got to earn it, right? You can't just go sit wherever you want. You got to earn that stuff. So today I wanted to talk about playing small and why playing small is costing your family more than money. Okay, more than money, opportunities, everything. Okay, hopefully you'll feel this one in the feels, so to speak, a little bit in the gut. I used to think playing small was, just being responsible. You don't want to, don't want to offend anybody by, playing large, and you got to play it safe, be cautious, protect the family, right? Um, I didn't. In fact, I have probably a long history of dimming my own light so that others can shine, and stepping back into the shadows so that other people can step forward. So, but I'm all done with that. We're doing a lot of different things, but I've learned the hard way that playing small doesn't protect your family, guys. It just robs them of you being your highest and best self, as my mindset coach Yoda would say. Your highest, and what is he? How does he say that? I'll have to ask him, but it's something like that. Just being your best self, right? It doesn't, it's not robbing them financially per se, but emotionally, spiritually, and even like relationally. Okay. The greatest cost of playing small is not the money you don't make; it's the person or the leader that you never become, as you just didn't step into the ring. Good morning, Mark Bunker. How are you? Playing small looks like, staying busy but never expanding, busy, busy. Choosing that comfort over courage, right? It takes a little courage to maybe do something uncomfortable. And then saying next year to everything. We talked about that earlier. It sounds like a 2026 thing, next year I'm going to do this. Next year I'm going to get in shape. Next year I'm going to take the leap and start that business, or add a project manager or whatever it is, right? Um, but your kids aren't watching your revenue. They're watching how you face fear. They're watching how you handle discomfort. They're watching how you grow or stay stuck. They're watching how you show up when adversity hits. I had that with Bailey. I mean, she didn't care how many hours I worked, right? Kids, they don't care. They want to know who you are when you walk in the door. That's what they're paying attention to. Are they getting what they need? The people in your family and the people that are close to you getting what they need from you. Okay? Get uncomfortable being uncomfortable. Get comfortable being uncomfortable, Mark says. Yeah. There's a realization there that like stress, exhaustion, distraction aren't badges of honor. They're just not. And there's a difference between being present and being home, right? Um, for me in here in Maine, it's the hikes and the moments that money can't buy, or just simply spending a day together, right? Like we did yesterday afternoon, and we'll more than likely do today. Okay. I never wanted my daughter to remember me as just busy or never there. I wanted her to remember me as present, brave, courageous, dad, take care of anything, fix anything, that kind of stuff, right? That stuff takes effort. There's some signs, guys, that you're playing small. Anybody care to guess what they are? Maybe it's that your next move, but you avoid it. You stay in the weeds because that leadership stuff that feels risky. Well, I don't want to. I know if I posted on social media, it would move the needle for my business. But I'm not good on camera. I don't like that stuff. It's kind of uncomfortable. I know that doing the things that I would need to do would make me feel cringy, as Wendy says. But I'm not really. I kind of have enough. I'm all right here. So you underprice your work. You overwork yourself. You underdelegate because nobody does it like you. And then you convince yourself that comfort equals responsibility. I'm just being responsible here. I'm a steward of the business. I own it. So we can rationalize all of that stuff to our own detriment. Okay, playing small isn't humility, guys. It's just fear dressed up as logic. Simple as that. Okay, so I want you guys to play big. All right, your job's not to be safe. I mentioned stewardship. Your job is to steward the potential that you've been given. Don't waste it. Okay. Growth isn't reckless. Stagnation, staying in one place is reckless, if you ask me, right? Comfort today becomes resentment tomorrow. I just was scrolling this morning and saw something. Don't what was it that turn? I'm glad. I wish I had done that into. I'm glad I did that or something like that. You know, it was scary. Whatever. I did it. Okay. The people that you love don't need that perfect provider. They just need a courageous one, someone that's going to take care of business. Yeah, Mark says growth isn't happening if you're playing small. Yeah, coffee's good. So today, guys, tonight, this afternoon, whatever. Write down what decision have I been postponing because it scares me. What's the ball you've been kicking down the road or the can, as they say? Kicking the can. Remember that game? Kick the can. I don't know. Yeah. Capture the flag, something like that. Yeah. What's the can you've been kicking down the road? Is it a decision that you've been postponing because it scares you? Does anybody have the courage to put it in the chat? Ask yourself, what is that delay costing the people that you love? Not just you. What's it costing the people that believe in you to just delay that major decision that you know you need to make, or the conversation you know you need to have, or the boundary you need to set? Right? There you go. Pop a fist pump in the chat if any of that made any sense to you at all. Who's playing small? I think in some way we all are, aren't we? Like, what is it? The Ed Milet podcast, or maybe Goggins has said it. Like you live your life and then you get up to the pearly gates and you meet the person that you were supposed to grow into, and you don't want there to be a large gap there, right? You meet the person that lived the version of you that lived to their potential. You're like, hey, yeah, I'm Bob. I did nothing. I hung out. We had a good time though. Oh, you were supposed to be a millionaire several times over by doing this, that, and the other. That's who you meet. And you're like, oh, wow, I really missed out. Yeah, Mark. Good luck with that. See that in the chat. Wendy, here she comes with the links. Grab your Job Tread Connect tickets right there at the link. We'll be there January 14th through the 16th. Zach says the fear is not death in itself. It's getting to the gates and having excuses. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I always say it's a short trip we're on. I'm not going to be looking for any change back. If you want to read a great, I don't know, I wouldn't call it a quote. I guess it is a quote. Teddy Roosevelt, "The Man in the Arena." Check that out today. I like that one. I bought that for my brother for a Christmas gift. I think it was maybe last year, which means it's probably the year before. And he hung it up in his camp up north. It's just the wall hanging, "The Man in the Arena." It's a great quote, worth reading. Check it out. Teddy Roosevelt, who at one time summered in Island Falls, where we have our place. So Island Falls, Maine, used to come up there. So, and another little tidbit is the lot that we bought when we went up there on the tax maps was called the Roosevelt lot. Interesting. So pretty much I know Teddy Roosevelt. That's what I'm saying. The sloth is here, Mike Matheson. My friend, good to see you. Get comfortable being uncomfortable. Yeah, same thing. Yeah, for sure, guys. Look at Wendy over there saying good morning to all our people. Yeah, check out the Summit podcast on Apple Podcasts. Got a great one dropping on Monday. What's today, 29th? I think it's dropping Monday, tomorrow, with Jason Cisneros. And Jason spoke at the Mach 5 conference we had in October. He has a company called Built to Exit, and he has exited 26 different companies over time. And he likes to help people set their business up, not just for sale, so that you can either exit on your own terms or sell it for more than you might be able to sell it for without him. So Jason's a great interview, and we'll post all his information. You'll see some shorts coming up. I've been working on those, getting those posted either on YouTube or on Instagram and all that jazz. So, yeah, Wendy, touring man in the house, right? Gotta love it. Good stuff. Yeah, guys, what's going on today? I'll get wrapped up here so you can have your day back. But hopefully you're staying warm. If you're in the Northeast, yeah, if you get outside, be safe, be careful. It's cold and heck yeah. So overnight down into the single digits. It was a good night for the hot tub. We we don't get in that thing enough, but so we decided when it was, you know, basically less than zero to go out and get in the hot tub. But it was cool. It's fun. You don't want to get frostbite on the ears, though. Yeah, check us out in the Rosenberg group. Hit the links. And we would love to see you in the DSA. We've got a link for a 7-day free trial. And if you would like to join us, get some sales training every single day, Monday through Friday. We'd love to have you. Okay. DM me or Wendy may put the link in. I'm not sure. It's 2 degrees, Rick says. That's in Hollis, Maine. Yeah, I think we're warmer than that. We've got 14. So, yeah, it's balmy over here. Shorts weather, crispy 10 degrees in Massachusetts. Yeah. So anyway, good, Mark. Hope that goes well for you. It's gonna be tough. Those are hard conversations. So yeah, glad to see you YouTube guys here. Always love to see you jumping in and saying mean, awful things. It's pretty cool. I hope you sleep well. And yeah, so guys, we're gonna have a great day today. I don't even know what's on the docket. Maybe a little bit of world domination, prepping for the week. It's kind of a janky week. You get the Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday thing, and then full breaks. Here we go again, New Year's. So put some stuff together to kind of get you guys thinking about what the coming year looks like. Aaron Callie says 9 to 11 inches of snow. I love plowing, but most of our crew is out of the country. Whoops. Yeah. Well, good luck with that. Yeah, it's that time of year. We're into it. It's winter. The good news is the days are getting longer, so we're doing all right. Probably pop over and see my man Jimmy today. He's doing all right, and made it through Christmas and a lot of family and being around him and everything. So we spent some time over there the other day. Probably go over and say hello today. So anyway, guys, I hope you have a fantastic day. Please share this out if you don't mind. If you're here and it meant anything at all to you, got something out of it, share it or send it to somebody in a DM. I get it if you don't want it cluttering up your feed. Send it to somebody in a DM. Say, hey, this guy's on at 8, trying to help people get better at business and life. So with that, I'll say see you guys later. I love y'all. Have a great day today, and we will catch you tomorrow, 8 a.m. Eastern, as it is every single day. Thanks a lot, guys. Take care.